So hey guys, today I'll be showing you how to install Windows 10 on a external SSD or hard drive. It's pretty easy and pretty straightforward, so I'll get right into it. The first thing you're gonna need is the actual external hard drive or SSD, preferably over 64 gigabytes in size, as Windows is pretty hoggy on storage, and a computer that can actually run Windows 10. So let's get right into it. So first thing you're gonna do is go to Microsoft's website. I will have it linked in the description for your convenience. You're gonna scroll down and find Create Windows 10 Installation Media, and you're gonna click Download Now. So this essentially is just like a downloader for the Windows 10 ISO we're gonna be needing. And this is the most straightforward way of just getting a Windows 10 ISO. You're gonna wait for it to download. It's only 18 megabytes. You're gonna close out of your browser. After this, you're gonna go launch the media creation tool. You're gonna click yes. You can close out of media or file explorer. So this might take a minute or two, but I ran it multiple times, so it doesn't take too long for me. So you're gonna click accept on the notices and license terms, and then this might take a few seconds, so be patient. There's a lot of waiting involved in installing Windows and basically anything in general. So this selection is important. It says, what do you want to do? You're gonna click on create installation media, USB flash drive, DVD, or ISO file for another PC. You do not want to upgrade this PC now. You want to do create installation media. Click next, and then you can just use the recommended options if you're doing it already on the PC that you will be like using it. You're just gonna click next, and then you're gonna click on ISO file. You're not gonna click on USB flash drive. You're gonna click on ISO file, and then you're gonna click next, and then you can choose where it will save. I'll just save it into my solid state drive I have inside, so it doesn't take up storage on my C drive. And then it will start downloading the Windows 10 ISO. This can take up to an hour, depending on your internet speeds and depending on the performance of your PC. And just be patient. So after it's done, you're gonna see burn to the file ISO file to a DVD. You can just click finish because you won't be needing that. And the setup is cleaning before it closes. Usually takes around a second. So next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna want to download Rufus. You can either download it from the Microsoft Store or web browser. I'll link the download link to Rufus in the description as well. But I have it downloaded, so I'll just open it. You can click yes after opening it for the first time. So then you're gonna want to grab your SSD or hard drive and plug it into your computer. You're gonna plug it in. Then it won't show up, but first thing we're gonna select the ISO file for Rufus. I'm gonna go to my drive and select the ISO. I'm gonna click open. Next thing is I'm gonna click show advanced drive properties. If it's over 100 to 1, like if it's not a USB drive but an external hard drive or SSD, it won't show up. So you're gonna click list USB hard drives. You're gonna click that and it's gonna immediately show up. I have a 512 gigabyte SSD, so I'm gonna be using that one. Then in the image option, you're gonna click on it, and then you're gonna click Windows to go. And then you can just rename it to whatever you want. I'll name it Windows 10 Portable. You can name it whatever you want. And then make sure you have no like important files too, because it will be wiping everything on the drive that you're going to be using. So I'm just going to click start, and then it will ask you to select the version of Windows you want to install. I'm going to be just choosing Windows 10 Pro. And then I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to prevent Windows to go from accessing internal disks. If you're going to be using it as its own separate thing, and you don't want it to access the C drive on your main computer, you can keep this checked. But I will be accessing stuff here and there, so I'll uncheck it. I'm going to skip data collection, and then I'm going to set regional options to same values as my computer. I'm going to click OK. And then you just wait. Again, there's a lot of waiting in this video, so it's finished. It will say ready, and then you can just click close or click on the red X. And then next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna restart your PC. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna find your boot sequence key. For me, it's either F12 or F8, and I spam both, and it goes into the boot selection. So I'm gonna wait for this to restart. It's taking a little while. I'm gonna start spamming F8 and F12. So now I have the option to choose my Windows SSD inside or my external SSD. Now I'm gonna click EFI USB device, and then I'm gonna click that. Then it's gonna start loading, and that's basically it. You just let it load, and since I selected to skip the privacy questions and I'm just straight to the network, so I'll just connect to my network, and I'll click yes because I'll be using this a lot. I'll click next. Important setup to do. You could select when you're going to use Rufus to put the ISO onto the SSD. You can choose to create a local account and skip any local account creation or the Microsoft account setup. It'll just go right through. You'll just connect to the network and you're basically good to go. Maybe select some other stuff, but you'll just go through the setup process. Maybe there might be an update sometimes, but usually never encountered one. That's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Post your ideas in the comments for what I should do next, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.